Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MAD, is the nation's largest nonprofit working to protect families from drunk driving and underage drinking. In Colorado, a lot of progress has been made through education and prevention, but there's still more to be done, and that's why they're asking us all to walk like MAD. And joining me today is Fran Lanzer, MAD Colorado's Executive Director, and Julie Legg. Julie is a MAD volunteer and a Walk Like MAD team captain, and welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
And Julie, I just want to start off by offering my condolences. I know your beautiful son, Chris, he was killed by a drunk driver in 2014?
2004.
2004. I'm so sorry. That has to be hard every single day as a mom of two boys. But you volunteered and you're with the organization MAD. Is that one of the reasons why you're belonging to that organization now?
That is the reason why I'm involved with MAD. MAD sent us a packet of information about 2 weeks after the crash that took Chris's life, and the information was brochures on how to talk to family, talking to us about our feelings and our emotions, information about how to have an attorney, how to write a victim impact statement, things like that. And then also through MAD, I've met others, and what has never ceased to amaze me is the resilience of the human spirit. And through my volunteer work and meeting and talking to other people, I've learned not just to survive, but to thrive.
Oh, amen. That's good. That's wonderful. And your son was how old?
He was 23.
23. My goodness. Well, thank you for doing all the work you're doing from one mom to another. My oldest is going to be driving soon, so that definitely is a scary thought. Fran, I'm reading that someone's killed by a drunk driver every 52 minutes. That's really scary and alarming. What is MAD doing with that statistic, and what do we do to change it?
Well, we have made a lot of progress, but there's still a lot more work that we need to do. Since MAD Colorado was started in 1983, we've been able to reduce drunk driving deaths in our state by 56%. And thanks to the efforts of our volunteers, our traffic safety partners, our donors, we've been able to save an estimated 3,802 lives.
Oh, amen. That's wonderful. That's amazing. And Walk Like MAD, it's going to benefit how? How will this help?
Well, the funds we raise through Walk Like MAD will help save lives. They will help us to fight for stronger laws. They'll help us to support enforcement efforts to keep our roads safe, and they'll help us to raise public awareness. You know, we could end drunk driving tomorrow if everyone made the smart choice to plan ahead before drinking by having, you know, a designated non-drinking driver, using ride-sharing service like Uber or Lyft, taking a taxi. You know, everyone can be a part of stopping drunk driving by planning ahead.
Absolutely. One of the things that the conversation I've had with my own son, you know, never get behind the wheel, even if you've had a drink of alcohol. Call me. I don't care what time it is. I'll come pick you up and we'll talk about it later, but never get behind the wheel. Now, explain how MAD works, how Walk Like MAD. What do we need to know to get involved?
Well, first, you can sign up to be a walker at walklikemad.org and come out and walk with us on August 1st. Our walkers ask their friends, family, and coworkers to support them by making donations. And our goal is to get as many walkers and donors as possible. That way, you know, even small donations have a big impact when you add them all together. And of course, our walkers can bring their dogs with them to Sloan's Lake Park. And for those who aren't able to be there with us on Saturday, they can also participate by making a donation at walklikemad.org.
Okay, walklikemad.org. Make a donation. It's really making a difference. Or Walk Like MAD with us August 1st. I want to hear more about your son, Chris. I know he was an amazing young man. He served as an airman. What inspired him to enlist?
He called us one day in July of 2001. My husband and I were still living in Texas. And he was really excited. And he said, "Mom, guess what I did?" Well, he was 20 years old, and I didn't know where to go with that question.
Like, well.
And so I told him that, and he said, "I enlisted in the Air Force." And I knew he was just finishing up with his associate degree at Arapahoe Community College. And so I said, "Wow, what made you decide to do that?" And same excitement, same level of excitement. He said, "Mom, I'm 20 years old, and I want my life to make a difference."
Oh, bless his heart.
And that's what he did. He originally signed up for pararescue had to change programs because there's a lot of running and he kept getting shin splints.
Oh.
And so he ended up being in satellite communications. And because of that, he ended up being stationed here at Buckley Air Force Base. And he was ecstatic about that because his dad lives here in Denver, and his stepmom and his aunt and uncle and cousins, and he could ski.
Oh. Well, I know in a really strange way he said he wanted his life to make a difference. You sharing his story today and looking at his beautiful pictures throughout the years, please know you are making a difference, and his life did make a difference because you're saving others by sharing his story.
That's the whole reason I do this. When I speak to people, I tell them I'm here because of my son. He wanted his life to make a difference, and I still want his life to make a difference.
God bless you. God bless you. You can support, donate, participate, walk like mad. It takes place August 1st at Sloan's Lake Park, and we want you to go down there and join in all the fun. At 8:30 a.m. it starts. Help MAD in Colorado save lives every single day. Learn more and lend your support today. Please go online, walklikemad.org. That's walklikemad with 2 Ds.org.